What happened? Flightboss, bitch. You telling me what I should have did. You don't even know what I did. So how you gonna tell me what I should have did? Yo, check this out. Flightboss, bitch, and now I'm about to elaborate on the moon. Now the moon, this how you separate the sun, moon, and ascending. Now the moon is how you feel. It's your reactions. So, because Venus deals with a little bit how you feel too, just like the moon deals with the mind. But how you put things together in your mind is the Mercury, and how you feel the things in your mind is the Venus. But the mind is this here to receive the outer information that's unseen. You know what I'm saying? So because it reflects the sun. So everything that you see as your sun sign, that the shit you put into actions is what other people see, your sun sign, but they don't see the motivation behind the actions. They don't see what's inspiring the actions. They don't see what's behind the actions, what's reflecting the actions, and the moon reflects the sun. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the moon sign do, is inside. You know what I'm saying? So this is who you are. This is who you came down to be, that people don't see. It's like almost like your soul. People can't see your soul, but it's there. You know what I'm saying? So this is you. Your actions is your moon is what initiates your actions. And everything, all the planets is filtered through your actions. This is how you're gonna do it. Your sun sign is how you're gonna do it, your actions. But your reactions is how you feel about it, how you react to it. You know what I'm saying? And what inspired the next move for you to put into your actions, and how for it to be an action. You know what I'm saying? So before you even make an action, you have to react to something. Unless you're a caveman, you just come out acting. But that's initially part of the nature of an Aries archetype. It's here first, before it had the possession in this, before it even got to thinking, before it even got to the third house. We talk about the house's nature. It's not exactly the same as the sign nature when I say it start with Aries. Aries like the first house. You know what I'm saying? If it's like it was like caveman because it's here. It's like boom, I'm here. Then they get I have, which is Taurus, into the second house, which you first see. Then the third house, and that's what you communicate, how you start thinking about what you have, and how you start reacting and thinking about what you actually have. And that's why the moon is exalted in Taurus, which is the second house, because now you start to feel, you feeling. The moon represents feel, and when you feel what you have in front of you, because now the first house is like, I'm here now. Boom, you drop it, I'm here. You look down, you see a set of bricks right here. You have it now. You're not even thinking yet. It's like caveman. So boom, you just pick up the brick. Now you just slid into the second house of evolution of mankind now. So now you picking up the brick, and it's like, damn, you feeling it. So it's part of the moon is exalted here. This is where the moon was at. This is where it likes to be, because it gets to actually puts itself out there to actually feel something. So it's feeling the brick. Boom. Now you sliding in the third house because you're trying to think of what the fuck this shit is. Now you thinking, and what's that? Ruled by Mercury. So now you building on what you just actually was feeling in the second house, which was the moon was exalted here. Now you come in the third house, and the moon rules the third house, which is the Gemini house, and you communicating now. What's the motherfucking what the fuck is this brick? What can it be used for? How can it be used? And it's down the third. You know what I'm saying? Then we go into the fourth house. You realize it can build some type of home, or build some kind of shelter for you, or build something, or have something there as a foundation, or and have for others to stand on. You may need it for a step, you know what I'm saying, to get on a tree branch, to get that apple. So now you can tell others, you can use my steps. That's kind of like nurturing to your home, to your possessions. That's like nurturing to it. That's like the Cancer archetype. You know what I'm saying? Then you go into the fifth. We don't get into the houses, but I could break the houses down in any kind of scenario, in any kind of metaphorical way. But right now we're just talking about the moon sign. And the moon is everything that's under reactions. How you feel about it, how you what's your stance on it, and how you should be before you put it into action of which you actually feeling right now. You know what I'm saying? Your moon is your antenna. You know what I'm saying? To the subconscious world, to the other side, to the yin. You know what I'm saying? Your sun is the yang. It put that into action. But what it's putting into action is what you got from the yin, which is why that was here first. You know what I'm saying? They want to say woman was here first, but what was actually here first was a hermaphrodite. You know what I'm saying? It was neither or. You know what I'm saying? And genders got placed. That's another story. We don't get into that. I'm gonna rewrite the Bible. You know what I'm saying? To really tell y'all how the beginning was, because right now we getting there in the age of Aquarius, but we still on the cusp. You know what I'm saying? So people still attaching what they're catching from what they can't see. They're attaching it to things that they can see, like statues, books, and all that shit. That's how religion, education, everything break down. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be way more broad than that. You know what I'm saying? Because we're getting into Aquarius right now. So this is why this is just the stepping stones of us to really get into what we're going to get into. You know what I'm saying? But the actual, how, like right now we in a society right now where people don't even know what was first, the chicken or the egg. You know what I'm saying? And then when they break that, look, people gonna say I'm crazy for what I just said. Like the first thing here was hermaphrodite, or was it neither or? You know what I'm saying? Hermaphrodite to you is a person with a thing or a dick, or to me, I'm just saying that it's because it's neither or. But it had the physical traits that can manifest into both. Now, you're gonna say I'm crazy, but we living in a society right now where we don't even know, where you guys don't even know what came first, the chicken or the egg, right? But if you read up on that, the first thing they're going to say is it was neither or. It was a species of neither or that made that species. So basically what was explained for that, I just said the same thing for whatever made us first was the same thing. It was neither or. But you would look at me crazy. You see the contradiction of the world we in right now? And this is things I'm feeling right now that I should speak. And I'm a Sagittarius moon, so these are the things I'm expounding my mind on to teach about. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even like to look at it like it's teaching. I like to look at it like we building and bonding so we can all get to a higher level, a higher consciousness level. And that deals with the mind. You know what I'm saying? So your moon sign is how you're going to feel about any situation. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about others, how you feel about other actions, other people's actions. How you relate to other people's actions. That relates a little bit to Venus too, but the mind is the placement for the Mercury and Venus to translate. You know what I'm saying? Then all that gets filtered through the sun. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Flightboss bitch, we're gonna get into the motherfucking ascendant. I wish I could get deeper. This video might let me talk about a little bit of other shit, because I don't think the video done yet. I don't think 15 minutes was up yet. So yeah, and the moon is what you actually manifest in your life. You know what I'm saying? Is what you actually because that's the world you live in. So the world you live in is how you're gonna see things where others don't. We all see in when I'm looking at you and I see your actions, I'm looking at your sun sign. But the world that you live in and what's actually pushing you to do these actions is what I don't see. So I don't know what made you do that. I just know what you're doing. You may have went in to kill somebody. You may have went and killed them aggressively, like Aries or Scorpio. You may have went and killed them with tact and skillfulness, which Libra and Taurus. You may have killed them by orchestrating some type of good ass plan, which is Gemini, Virgo. You may have, like, you know what I'm saying, on and so forth. That's your actions. You went and killed somebody. So that's all we see. But what motivated that was your moon sign. You may have did it because someone may have played you in the wrong way. So your moon may have been in Cancer. You may have did it because someone publicly humiliated you to the max. So you may got a Leo moon, like, you know what I'm saying, so on forth. You know what I'm saying? That's what we don't see. We don't see the motive behind the scene of why you did it. We don't see why you did it. We just see how you do it, how you did it, which that was your actions. But the moon is what motivated it. You know what I'm saying? So you see how the moon, that's how the moon play out. You know what I'm saying? So that's your initial state. You know what I'm saying? That's how you feel about everything. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? You may have not wanted to kill somebody, but emotions just took over you. Like females, the females are more controlled by the moon than the sun. So if you want to know how a female is, look at her moon like it's her sun, and look at her sun like it's her moon. You know what I'm saying? And in a male's chart, look at his sun like that's his sun, and look at his moon like that's his moon. That's his feminine side. So for a female, look, her moon sign, she may have got overwhelmed by something. She was holding a gun, but you may have hurt her so deeply that she was just so emotionally overwhelmed that she pulled the trigger. Now, that might not be her action. So when she getting interrogated by the police, she might be crying and shit like, I didn't really mean to do it, and this is really not me. I'm not that type of person. This is her actions. Her actions is that wasn't really her, but her moon may have been so strong, emotional moon, like a Pisces or something like that, or a Leo moon or an Aries moon. It might have been so passionately involved that it overwhelmed her and killed you, and then she might have been a Libra sun. That might have not been her style to kill you, but so her actions of the situations, her crying and pleading to the police that I didn't mean to do it and shit. See, you see how it play out? Flightboss, bitch, and we gonna get into the motherfucking Ascendant, man. This shit is real. Y'all motherfuckers should know this shit. Flightboss, bitch. You know, for sure.